Oi ki mo e kainga. Alo e tau mau ki he whiawhi whakakoloa koe ni. Koe aho takanaki eni ko hono whangafulu o February o e wanoa wawha. Pea koe tau kaimi I Hawaii o Osi a miniti e tolu me he fitu e whiawhi. O atu hene e whakatapu atu hene ki he panua tupou wa mohou eiki. Pea whakatapu atu hene ki he ngahi tūnga katoa peo whakatapua I he society ko ia ai tonga. E whatuloa atu hene ki he kerekere eiki o Kameame. Pea pehe ki he family tonga katoa pe, mo e kāinga tonga katoa pe I he state o Hawaii. Pea ko atu ai whamalo mo e whawhitai kono hi ngā ko e tauhi. O ko whahauko ki te tau tolu mo rau ngai family katoa pe, o tau to e tu utale rei mai ai I he whiawhi whakakoloa ko e ni, I he Tongan Community of Hawaii. Pe ki whakahoko ai ki laivi ko e ni, pe mo e talanoa ko e ni, pe mo e tokataha, o ku tau iheni I he whiawhini, pe tokihanga e sekretari ai Tongan Community of Hawaii o introduce e tuia ka ku wata peke o te whamalo ke te mautolo ko tape, o mautolo ko ia o lava ke mau mata mai ke live ko ni ke mau share to tau polokalama ke ngahi pesi ko tape. For those of you who are not speak Tongan, we are grateful to be with you folks this wonderful evening. And we're grateful to be here with our Executive Secretary, Seputa Holagay Tuai, and we also have here our legal advisor, Ross Kamakahi, who are here with us in this line. As you all know that tonight we are going to have a very particular talk story with our guest, Paame, with us tonight, and Shepi will introduce her in a few minutes. And we also have here Carlo from FEMA, who is percent support our Tongan community of Hawaii or this organization. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you will all have a wonderful evening with us tonight. And now I'll let Seppi introduce our guest speaker for tonight. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. So today we are very honored to have Paame with us. We are very honored to have her here. Her real name is Faliki Paame, with but most people she grew up with either called her Faliki, Paame, or Pam. She grew up in Kalihi, but her 5th grade year, her family decided to move to La'i or Ha'ula. She loves Kalihi, but she was even more grateful to have moved to La'i and Ha'ula. Her address was 55-007, which is La'i, but the Ha'ula Shopping Center, which was the Ching store, health center, and etc., was literally next door. So hence why she represents La'i and Ha'ula. This is the move that shaped her to appreciate the craft and what to continue to preserve the culture. She is a Kahuku graduate and since forever has been dancing the Tongan Ta'olunga. She pays her tribute to love in the dance from her mother, Lupe Lolohea, who is well known in the Tongan community as one of the best punakes, or punake. So thank you, Paame, again for joining us today. For those that are joining us in the stream, if you could put your questions in the chat, we'll get that to you. If not, no worries. We have a few questions here. Okay, so the first question we wanted to ask Paame. Sorry, Paame, you might have to turn down your radio because your mic is too good. It's picking it up. So Paame, the first question we have for you is, tell us about your organization and then the vision of your organization.
Aloha, everybody. Yes, as Seppi introduced, I'm Paame, also known as Faliki or Pam. I started up api ko, I'm sorry, AKO short, it's abbreviated, but api ko ofafaito nunga. And pretty much it all started at home. I was raised by I was taught by my mom at home, and so any right, from whatever we are taught at home, we take it out to the communities or wherever we go. We take what we've learned from home, and so that's pretty much where the concept came from, as well as making sure we know God first, and then everything else will fall in place. But that's
No, I like that. God first. Yes. That's one of the I think one of the best things we have in our culture is we do put God first and everything does fall into place. Thank you. So I do have another question. One of the questions we have is if you had one thing to tell our youth and the importance of our culture, what would you tell them?
sorry. One more time, Sapi. Sorry.
So
It was my
no worries. So if you had one thing to tell our youth and the importance of our culture, what would you tell them?
One second. I don't know if it's me or
Can you hear us?
okay. So we try one more time. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay, the question is if you had one thing to tell our youth and the importance of our culture, what would you tell them?
I would have to say, I think, for me, I think, ang papa and honga ia, two big things that we practice at home and that we cherish to be able to take it out so that when we come to the people, we definitely know who we come across, and that the way we approach each person, that we talk to them as if they are our family.
Great. That's a great answer. Let's see. The other question I have here is for those that say I am too old to learn the Tongan Taolunga, what would you say to them? Let me know
I
if
would
you
have
need me
to
to
say,
repeat.
you start somewhere. It's not, some people, they're gifted, but I will tell you, if you have an ounce to move, or just to even tap your toes, that's all you need. For me, everybody that's come my way, I've come to learn that each person, to each their own. And so I've come to learn that each person has their own understanding, they have different ways of learning. But I will tell you, at the end of the day, everybody still looks the same. Everybody leaves with that heart that they know they've learned something new, and that they also take something up a little bit more of understanding of their culture and who they are. So I will say, there is no reason to not show up. You can do it. I promise you.
No, I like that because yeah, I am not the best person when it comes to Tongan Taolunga. Like my memory, I think I have to take like a whole month to memorize things. But then there are some people that just joins in and they already got it. So I
Right.
appreciate people like that, right? So thank you for saying that. Maybe one day I'll come to your Taolunga classes. So
Yes,
I see
please
that.
come. I promise you, you'll have fun.
Oh, guarantee with you, everything's fun. But I do see that Miss Taolunga for Hawaii has just joined us. I love the crown, looking very nice. So thanks for joining us today. But we do have some questions for you as well, but we'll finish up some of the questions while she's logging in. So the other thing I did have for you, Paame, is let's see. For those that would like to join your Tongan Taolunga classes, when and where do you guys meet?
So, that was one of our biggest things. We wanted to make sure, this is actually one of the biggest reasons why we started it. We wanted to make sure that it was because there was many people that came, and they came from one family. And so, of course, some people were like, "Oh, how much is your class?" And my mom was like, oh no, any gift from God and that I can gift out and bless the next person, we're doing it. There is no question on how much it is. You come freely and open hearted, and we will teach whoever for free. And I was like, you said it, not me. If it's free, then it's free. And so we've been talking to a few people. We've been so honored and blessed that a few people have actually approached us talking about, if we were able to provide a location, would you be able to come? So, of course, right now we are at the Blaisdell Park in Pearl City, and we're there from 10 to 12. Now, when I first started, it was just 10 to 11, but a lot more kids have been showing up and they've been wanting to learn more. So we extended it 1 more hour, and we told them, it's all about just keep coming and practicing. So yes, Blaisdell Park every Saturday from 10 to 12. And so even doesn't matter how many people, whether one, two, or many, we are there to help whoever is coming.
And is it for boys and men as well, or is it just the women?
Oh
So
yes. Yep. So
everyone. Okay, nice.
we have both girls and boys. And so and then there's no age limitation, I promise you.
Nice.
Everybody, it's funny. A lot of the older generations are coming through and they're asking, "Are you sure we can do this?" And I was like, there's no better workout than your own cultural workout. So you can use this as a workout for your daily walk, because working out your muscles is definitely one of the things in the Tangitaulunga, and then the control. So that's what they've been doing. They've been coming up just to go, that's their workout, but at the same time they're there to encourage and motivate the younger generations around them.
Sorry, my mute didn't want to go unmute, but that's pretty funny because yeah, when you dance, right, the Tongitalunga, you always have to bend your knee. So I appreciate you saying that.
Oh
That's a good.
yeah,
It's also a good workout. It's also, it's
definitely.
2024, New Year, good workout. Okay, so the next question I have here is at Tonga National Day, it was announced that the winner was going to represent Hawaii at the 2024 Miss Heilala and sponsored by your organization. Please tell us more about this.
So initially we just wanted to, for me, I wanted to pass on my mom's legacy. We were just having a family conversation, I'm talking about the upcoming graduation, upcoming 21st birthdays. It's big, in our Tongan culture. And so we definitely wanted to make sure that because we were all together, brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, all under one roof, and family from New Zealand and Tonga was there. So we started talking about it. And so my mom sneaked it in my ear. She had sneaked it in my ear. She said, it's okay. You don't have to do anything for my 70th birthday. I just want to go to Tonga. And that made me pause, because I said, she say 70? And for me, she dances nonstop. And so nobody would ever know she's 70. And so that for me put a halt in anything that I ever thought of that I was going to do. I had said, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to plan this. I'm going to put it out there for anybody who wants to learn, because, it's teachers like her that I cherish. There's a lot of teachers that I can talk on, but they're not here to speak. They're not here to speak to the kids that the way that I've learned. And so to have my mom be a voice and to really show them the true way of taolungang, and to understand what the practices are and the cultural meaning behind it, is a true blessing. And so that's when I just put out the announcement. Hey, anybody wants to come? Come. I will be at this park. She had no idea. Somebody had called her and said, hey, I didn't know you guys were teaching. And so she's like, what are you talking about? So she called me because my auntie had told her she saw my posting, and she thought I was talking bubbles, and she was like, nobody's gonna come because I'm too old. Nobody wants to listen to me because I'm too old. And so I told her, your knowledge and what you can pass on is something I can't do from my heart. Only they can take it from you. And I will tell you, you are such a blessing. And so from that day on, she showed up to the park and was ready for anybody who came. And I will tell you, we did not expect the amount of people that was going to show up. And so I am so blessed and thankful that they came. But I will tell you, that's where it all started. We started just talking. I just wanted to pass on my mom's legacy. But I will tell you, the amount of people that's been coming through, we didn't want to just have. So we didn't want to just have practice. We didn't want to just, teach. We wanted to be able to showcase what they've learned. So, out of the blue, somebody reached out to us. Hey, we have an event at the water park. We have an event at the water park. Would your kids be able to dance? And I said, okay, sure. So I did ask them. I asked the kids. I said, I'm going to ask my kids if they want to, because technically we were just learning the culture. We didn't have no set dance team. Well, one thing led to another. The kids were so, they were so excited to know that somebody wants to see them dance. But I will tell you, the stage that we came across, I thought they were going to fall down, but they were so brave. We got to the stage and they were like, is anybody else? So the fact that they even took the initiative to even go on the stage was one thing. But to hear the people in the crowd cheering them on and just, giving them that chee-hoo was a definite confirmation for these kids that, right when they came off the stage, they asked, when are we dancing again? When's the next performance? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that for me and my mom, that took my mom to another level. She's like, oh my gosh, we have to do whatever we can find for them. Because look at how excited they are to see that they're fired up. Not us telling them what to do. And so that's what led to the Tonga Day. And so as we were doing a Tonga Day and they brought it up, hey, would you guys do a Taolunga competition? That for me said, hey, this is one way we can showcase, the kids. They've been working so hard, this is them to share their gift and what they've been blessed with. And so, and I had to keep reminding the children, to tell them, you're not dancing for anybody else but yourself and our Heavenly Father. He sees what you're doing, and that's it. I will tell you that just totally made them go even more happier, excited to even dance. And I will tell you, after that moment, just to be able, me and my mom was like, you know what, we're gonna bless them, because the next stage would be Tonga. We want to take them so they can see the island, and we want them to see a different stage where the other kids in New Zealand, Australia, that they're coming from overseas and they're going through the same thing. They don't know they want to learn the culture, they want to see their families. And so I said, let this be an opportunity for you guys to take your culture to another level and your understanding. So when you talk to the next person, you have a deeper love and appreciation for you and for who you are. And that's where it came from. And so, yes, as we get ready for the Miss Halala, and for the girls that are competing in, that's going to go and dance for the Miss Junior Miss, as well as the Little Miss. And of course, our oldest girl, she's her age group, the age bracket is she's older than the age bracket, so she has to go. We did ask her if she wanted to compete as a Miss Halala contestant, and we told her it's not even about winning, it's about going out there and showing your true Tongan self and what you can do, what you can give Tonga. And so she was like, okay, and I'm like, I'm so happy and so she's like, yep, let's go then, let's do it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what a blessing. So yeah, we're gonna go with the 3 girls in June for the upcoming Halala Festival.
That is a big stage, but what a blessing. Your family is such a blessing to these girls to see something different,
Right?
I think Miss Halala brought at least this year I think I was more in tune with watching Miss Halala, especially that I'm older, right? I appreciate what they're doing and the sacrifice they're doing to represent not only their family but our well, their village as well, but our country. So I appreciate the girls doing this. Okay, so we do have, is it Grace? So we do have Grace here. Yeah, she's here. So I just wanted to give
Yay!
Grace. Okay, Grace, I know you look so beautiful. I love the crown. They're very beautiful. Okay, so I have my question for you is if you could introduce yourself, where you're from, the city you're from in Tonga, and how you feel about the coming up Miss Halala.
Thank you. My name is Grace Len Fotuaika, but I like to be called Grace. I was born in Tonga. My mom is Samoan and my dad is Tongan. My dad's from Ha'apai Felemea. I grew up in Pahu or Kolofo'o. And we moved to Whangaloto, so I've been in Whangaloto for almost 12 years, 13 years. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. Honestly, when I first heard that they're gonna put me down for Miss Heilala 2024, I'm like, that's not what we agreed with, because I thought I was gonna go for a Talunga competition. But now I'm thinking about it, I think I really want to do it. I want to go for the experience. I just want to tell my kids in the future that I was in the Miss Heilala 2024, guys.
What a blessing. And that is so cool that you're both Samoan and Tongan and you're learning all of these great things. And it's a blessing, you know, you go in for the competition and then you find out there's a plus another gift, which is going to represent Hawaii for Miss Heilala. Okay, one thing also I have a question for Miss Heilala is I'm sure you've watched the contest and only you know your strength and your weakness. So what is one thing you're doing today to prepare for Miss Heilala?
No, guys. But I feel like getting to do what I love, especially dancing. I think that's one thing I really want to focus on is the dance. I love dancing, especially our Tongan dance. So right now I'm just always practicing my moves, making sure I still got it. So when I go to Tonga, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Taulunga competition. Yes, and yes, that's it.
No, that's a hard competition. I feel like, you know, being Tongan, you're expected to know how to dance. If you can't sing, you better know how to dance. So yeah, if you're gonna represent and do a dance, you work on it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so the other question I have here is going back to Paame. Paame, for your organization, you know, because it is you and your mom, you know, funding everything for this competition or for this organization. Is there any way our listeners can help donate to your organization, or if there's anything you guys particularly need for them to donate and how they can get that to you? If you could let our listeners know what type of donations you guys need, or if there is anything you guys need.
Oh my gosh, yes. Anybody who's willing to help, we are so happy. I'll definitely send over I'll send over the link and the Venmo for Cash App. I will tell you everything that we've been doing is out of pocket so far. We're just starting to do applying for grants and all. But I will tell you, the blessing is the kids. The fact that they're willing to go out and showcase, not just showcase but share, you know, share the culture, and from their heart is so pure that no matter what it is that we have to put forth, I will tell you it came back 10 times even more for me and my mom. But if there's anybody out there that's listening, that's wanting to support or even fund, I will tell you, we've been so blessed by a few companies. They've been helping. They've been bringing snacks and foods to the Taulunga Day practices. They've been they even helped out and even going to Tonga, they're coming through. But I will tell you that the value that we give our kids, that's what we definitely that's what me and my mom see. That the kids, when they come, they go in not knowing, and then they come out appreciating what they have because of what we had to go through. So if you guys have any heart, any or wanting to help out, please, we are at Blaisdell every Saturday. If you guys want to stop by, and then we also, yes, so I'll put up my Cash App and my Venmo and I will tell you, I keep good track of where it goes, every penny, because I want to make sure that it is accounted for. Because I know it's hardworking money. Here in Hawaii, I know the definition of hard work. You know, everybody has something to take care of. But I will tell you, the blessing that the kids continue, you know, it's what we were taught. You know, our kids are our future, and we want to give them everything that we can't have or what we couldn't have. But I will tell you, the blessing of them taking home their culture and understanding who they are as a person, it's beyond measures. So anything that you guys can gift, please, I'd be so blessed. I will have the Cash App and then, well, sorry, Seppi. and I will definitely post it so that you guys can see any. I will tell you every penny counts to making sure each kid is doesn't have to question, oh, how will I be able to afford their costume, or how would I be able to get, because I will tell you there's people there that's coming to pick up kids to bring them over to the park, or there's people that's willing to provide put forth the extra so that so every kid has a costume. But I'm going to tell you, at the end of that day, every kid leaves that stage understanding who they are and have a better appreciation for where they come from, as far as their grandparents and their great parents. So I will tell you, please, if you can, you can. If you can't, just stop on in and cheer them on. Because I will tell you, just your support and just hearing it from someone else will give them that boost.
No, I appreciate it. And yeah, you guys are spending so much on them, time and money. So yes, if our listeners out there can donate, that's one way they can donate. And support is just by going in and cheering on for well, I can't just say girls because the boys do go too. So I appreciate that. But I'll open the floor real quick because I'm not too sure if Villamoni or Ross has any questions for you guys before we move on. Any questions from you guys, Villamoni or Ross?
Thank you, ladies, for having this wonderful talk story about some of our culture. And Ross, what do you think? What do you think? After listening to these wonderful ladies.
Well, I think that's fantastic. I think one thing that leads to our organization, that the need for a center of some type, cultural center, most likely on the island of Oahu, so that the culture can grow and be representative of the people, the Tongan people's culture, and Polynesians as well. I don't know any place on the island outside of PCC, which is school and church related, but that the young people can come, any time and practice their craft or gather and learn together. So that gives us should give our organization more motivation in order to achieve that goal. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Ross. As you all know, that Ross is a legal advisor for the Tongan community of Hawaii. So this is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and this is one of the things that we are aiming to do or striving to adopt is what you folks are talking about, and what a wonderful blessing for us to have these very talented people of our own to come out and share their talent, and their dream and their vision about our culture. So with that being said, let me play this public service announcement that I made through Olelo, so that we can at least have a feel of what the organization is all about.
Aloha and malolele, and welcome to the Tongan community of Hawaii Inc. The image and impact of Tongans migrated to Hawaii a century ago permeate the state of Hawaii. Their likeness of cultures and arts is everywhere, from the airport to hotels, churches, and government entities. The outburst of COVID-19 threats people's life, including the Tongan community. The volcanic eruption in 2021 almost destroyed the people of Tonga completely. Our vision is to create a world where authentic cultures and arts inspire all people to reach their greatness. The organizational programs are designed to promote, perpetuate, and preserve authentic cultures and arts here in Hawaii that are easy to change and misinform. We believe authentic cultures and arts deserve ongoing training and learnings for all people. Please visit our website to learn more and support our vision. Malo Alpito.
So this is it. So this is our vision, the organizational vision and our mission. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for people like you folks who have the desire to come out and share our culture, talk about our people, and to talk about things that very authentic and very particular for our own people. Even though we're here in Hawaii, and we all know that Hawaii is under the United States of America, but we are still Tongan. And like myself, I came to the US, 20 plus years ago, but I still feel like that I'm still a real Tongan. And like what Ross Kamakahi was, mentioned about having a cultural center for our people here in Hawaii. I think that is a big project for all of us, but we can do it. I mean, the Okinawan, they have their own culture center, the Japanese, the Filipino. Why not the Tongan people? And I think all these things that we're doing here, these little things that we do tonight, will eventually lead us to a way where we can accomplish our vision to have a cultural center for our people. And with that being said, I want to thank all of you, for making this commitment to come tonight and to share your vision. So my question for you, Paame, is to tell us a little bit more about your. Well, Seppi mentioned that you have an organization, like. So tell us a little bit more. Like, is it like a nonprofit organization, or is it already registered with the state of Hawaii? Or tell us about it.
Yeah. So right now we are in the process. We have the nonprofit, which is the Mr. Olunga Hawaii, that's in the process, as well as the Apiko Ofofaitonua, which is the LLC that we're working on. But yes, it's in the process. Paperwork has been submitted, and so that way we have one way of funding the nonprofit. But at the same time, we've been working with a lot of Tongans have been reaching out, sharing what they've been doing as far as how they've got there. But I wanted to make sure that because it seems like we are headed in a way where we are going to continue to do this, and so I wanted to make sure if we do it the right way, and that way when we do go in and put it in or register it, it's already in the books, and that we have no problem or any questions of where is this and where is that. We wanted to make sure we dotted our I's and crossed our T's as far as that, but at the same time, we didn't want to wait. We wanted to make sure we were getting in the communities and speaking to many more, because we do know that there's a lot of kids out there that has yet to know, and but also has the desire to learn. So we're going slowly but surely, one step at a time.
All right, great. All right, thank you. So the reason why I'm asking Paame, because we are, as an organization, we are looking for another organization so that we can partnership, and work together to accomplish. One common goal is to have a cultural center here in the state of Hawaii, and I believe, I don't know what you think, perhaps maybe it's something that you can take it with you tonight and think about it. If you want to work with us, because we already have the 501c3, all you have to do is become a branch, or become
Right.
of the Tongan community of Hawaii. So, but great, I'm so happy to hear that you folks are in the process of getting, the 501c3, because I believe that's the right way to do it. We had a meeting with the director from the Okinawan and also from the Filipino Community Center, and they are 100% willing to help us out. Reach our goal is to have a cultural center here in
that's
the
awesome.
state of Hawaii. So, Ross Kamakahi, any additional comments or advice?
I think do you have a website, ma'am?
No, that's what I'm still building. I didn't want to just put it out there and not everything on there.
Okay. And what's your current fundraising mode? Who's your who do you draw from? Just the families?
Yep. Just the families that we've been that has their kids with us, and anybody else who's come across. Yep.
Oh, that's so beautiful, man. Absolutely amazing. The power of people.
Right.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
Definitely a different level.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So Ross Kamakahi, he's Hawaiian. So, but he's willing to help us out, with this journey to have a cultural center here in the state of Hawaii.
I'm excited, Ross.
Right?
oh, we are. Thank you. Come
So,
aboard.
yeah, so I mean, I think as of now, same with us, with the Tongan community of Hawaii, we are basically receiving our donations and funds from the public, from people in general. So,
Right.
and in addition to that, the state of Hawaii, they gave us a segment of the Farrington Highway to take care of. There's a program, they call
Yeah.
it Adopt a Highway. So that is one of the things that we are in a process of, perhaps maybe like next month we're going to go and clean up the freeway, I mean the highway, and the whole idea is to expose the organization to the public, to the people and the government, so perhaps maybe they can help us out in some ways. So
Right.
yeah. So, but Paame,
And
what you think? What you think about I mean, this overall vision to have a cultural center for our people here in Hawaii? What you think about that?
That would be amazing. I will tell you that for me is definitely something we should be working on, and I'm so happy to see it in the works. Because that's all it takes, right? That we have to start somewhere and then of course keep it moving forward. So I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to help in any way. Um, Definitely something that we need going forward, and so I look forward to see it from ground up.
All right. Thank you. I know very well your father and also your mother. They're very authentic people, in my personal opinion. They're loving, they're so caring about our culture and our people.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. We need people like that to come forward. I know that our organization is kind of like brand new, but we have a very solid vision to accomplish. And the only way for us to do that is to invite people like you, like your parents, to come and help us out, because I know for sure that the government, the U.S. government, the state of Hawaii, they're willing to help us out for as long as you do all our homework. We need to
Yeah,
do it in the right way.
that's what it is.
And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We want to do it in the right way, and so that is all transparent. That whatever we do, whatever we talk about, is transparent to the public and everybody. So
Right.
all right, so but like what I said earlier, Seppi is our executive secretary. So Seppi, what you think about so far about our organization?
I think we're on the right path. We've done things that are helping us stay, within the books, whether it be government wise, just making sure we're
Yeah.
doing everything, like you say, cross our eyes, dot our I's and cross our T's.
Yeah.
We've started, I know we have someone that's already looking for the land and we're trying to think of things we could do. I know we have different directors and we have people trying to figure out how we can help perpetuate our culture. So
Yeah.
one of the things that you're doing is helping us do that with the practice of our ta'alunga, because we are a people that do love to dance, and that's one of our way of storytelling, right? So
Yeah.
I think we do go hand in hand, your organization, our organization. And that's the beauty of, the Tongan community of Hawaii is, we're Tongan people here in Hawaii trying to support everyone. So when we do these live streams, we try to find people we know that are doing their thing and what we can do to help support them. So this is one of the things I know for sure I wanted to do, was to help support your team, because I did come to the park and I did see you guys dance, and it was so, just like, you really just mafana, just looking at the kids dancing,
Right.
and your mom, wow, 70 years old, and she was there bending knees, everything, just ta'alunga with them. So I appreciate your mom sacrificing her time, and health, dancing with us, and you, of course, you too. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Seppi. We a few months ago, I think last year, we also opened a bank account, like the official bank account for the organization. So what that means, that we are in the process of building a link into our website right now, so people can donate online to the organization. So that is one of the things that that needs to be transparent, so people know where the money goes, and where how we
track it.
using the money for.
Yeah.
So, but we are super excited, and we are super excited about this. And again, if you know people out there in the community who believe our vision, who believe, what we are discussing here tonight, please invite them to come and join us. And vice versa, we're going to do the same for your organization. I know, like last year too, we had an opportunity to go live with Ana Tautu'u. And
Ana Tautu'u.
she is the something with the Tonga Day, and it was an amazing program. And like what Seppi said, we are slowly moving forward in the right direction, and we pray, that the man up there, that God will help us out, because we're not doing this just for ourselves and just to be popular or something like that. No, that's not the point. We are doing this for our people and for our children. So, well, I mean, those are my initial thoughts right now, but I'll turn over the time to Seppi for perhaps more question for you folks.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So I don't have any more questions. We've answered all of them. But the last things I wanted to do is, since we're going to wrap up, is to give time to Grace if she has any last words she wants to say. And then from there, we'll hand it over to Paame. Grace, anything?
I just want to say thank you guys for this opportunity. I'm very excited to be going to Tonga, not just for the passion, but just to go to Tonga. But just asking you for you guys' support and everything. That's all we need. That's all I need. I need to support. I need to know that you guys have positive mind about this and just support me all the way. It's not about winning, like Paame said. It's about the experience. It's about who you are and representing yourself and the people that loves you and support you. Thank you guys. Ofa atu.
Ofa atu. Paame, anything?
Gina said it. Yes, please. If you guys are looking to jump into my class, please. Every Saturday at the Blaisdell Park in Pearl City from 10 to 12. We never miss. We're there. And you're just gonna come and have fun. And at the same time, take home a piece of your culture and have a better understanding. At the same time, thank you guys so much tuning in. Continue to tune in. Continue to support. Let's cheer on and let's support. Let's get this cultural center up and running so that we can all utilize it for its purpose. And that's just to share our beautiful culture and heritage with anybody else and everybody.
Thank you so much, Paame. And good luck, Miss Ta'alunga Hawaii and Miss Hilala 2024. You're right. We will pray for you and cheer for you from Hawaii. We're excited for you to go travel to Tonga, and we wish you travel safely with Paame and the family and the other two girls. Paame, it's been a blessing to know you my whole life, and I really do see you as a sister. And I am so happy that your talent, your mom's talent, is something that can be shared with our community. So thank you both for joining us today. You're welcome. I love you guys, and I turn the time to Veomoni for his final thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Seppi, and thank you, Paame and Grace, and also Ross Kamakahi. One more thing is we have a recording session with Olelo, and we've been doing it for the past few months. And again, Olelo is waiting for someone to do the recording for this month. So if any of you wants to go in and do the recording, all you have to do is pick a topic. Let's say, for example, if you want to talk about Tau'olunga, and talk about Tau'olunga for half an hour. That's all. So, and if you want to talk about drinking kava, you can talk about drinking kava for half an hour. So the recording session is only 30 minutes. So, and after that, they will share it air, with throughout the state of Hawaii, and everybody, stay at home. They, turn in the TV, and they'll be able to see you talk about something about, Tonga. So yeah, so it's on Monday. It's on every Monday, but once a month. So if you are interested, please let Seppi know so we can coordinate, the meeting place and time so you can be there. All you have to do is dress up nice and be there, and the camera people will be there to, ready for you. So that is one thing. Another thing is uh, how often you folks want to talk about this kind of Tawalunga thing? I mean, is it something that you want to do it, every 2 months or something like that, or what do you think, Pami? Okay. Yeah, so basically, I mean, if you have time in the future to, to go live again and talk about Tawalunga, let Seppi know so that we can hold another
Definitely.
live session, maybe like in 2 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Thank you guys.
you're welcome. So I think that's about it. Our time now is like 9 minutes to 8 o'clock, Hawaii time. Okay. And I want to thank each and every one of you. And for those who are watching and following our live discussion tonight, um, let us go home tonight, and you all have a good night and drive safe wherever you are driving from, and Otene whamalo hen ki motolo ko tabe o ko mui mai i he programa koe ni e Tongan Community of Hawaii. Otene whamalo ki he kainga tonga ko tabe ko e visone e mo whakaukau e Tongan Community of Hawaii ke langa ha Cultural Center ma ai kainga tonga i Hawaii ni. Ko e taha whakene ngai programa ni o ko whakahoko ko no inga ko hono tuwaki mo hono promote e whakakaukau ko e ni i he kakai ko ia i he babliki e nau si o mai ki ai. Pea ko ata e whakamalo mo e honga ia e kaukahani i he lava ke mo kau mai e he whiawhini i he prokalama whaafua whakahani. Whamalola he whaheni ki a Paame, i a behe ki a Grace ko i ngā ko e kaimina mo mau ke kau mai i he prokalama ko i he whiawhini. Again, I want to thank you, Ross Kamakahi, for committing your time to join us tonight. And until then, have a good night, and we'll see you here perhaps maybe next month. Thank you, and malo aupito.
Thank you.